100, man. I'm finna just go into action. I done had some conversations with that boy Ronald Ali, man, from Last Chance U. So I gotta ask you, bro. That boy Buddy Stevens really like that, bro?
And like what though?
But they walk them out in my tracks. I ain't accepting defeat, cause I always grind for my key. You see that smile on my face, but don't know the pain that made.
So you know how we rocking, man. We back again. This Black Alliance is content from Kings. Got my boys with me today. My brother, Hell Rail over there.
Yes, sir.
Then we got a very special guest for y'all, man. Mr. Damien Jacobs, man.
What an honor.
Welcome to the show, brother. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, man. So we like to every episode, you know what I'm saying, ask each other how we doing mentally. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna start with you, Dane.
I mean, I'm in a good place, man. Things going pretty well for me, we all got different shit that we know we going through, but man, we just try to make the best of it and shit. Get things going in the forward direction for real, man. Just keep going day by day. Shit get hard, but
Yeah,
stay with it, man.
that's life, man. That's how you got to do it, man. Everybody go through adversity, bro. So you right on that one.
What about you, Hakeem?
Hey, man, you already know, bro. Every time, bro, I'm going to say I'm blessed, man, because I am, bro. You know what I'm saying? I always tell myself, my toughest day is yet to come, so I'm going to smile to the end, So every day, bro, I just take it as a blessing. I got another day to get it right, so I'm good. Can't complain about nothing. How you holding up?
Great. I'm great, man. Work good. You know what I'm saying? If I can give a drop a little, one day at a time. You know what I'm saying? I don't be trying to get overwhelmed thinking about next week or tomorrow even. You know what I'm saying? Just focus on the day so I can max out, my full potential in 24 hours.
For sure. Hey, man, that's what's up, and congrats on that, man. This ain't the first one. This is
No,
the second one, right?
yeah. Now, Ty had the first one, but this be my first one. You know what I'm saying? So, but we did a collab because he had used my stud on it.
Okay. Boy, it's finna bring in that bread now.
Yeah, for sure.
Sure.
For sure.
What's up,
So we finna get started, man. Damien Jacobs, man. If y'all don't know, for the people that don't know, tell them about yourself.
What about me? That's a big starting point. You know what I'm saying? That's a long gap. So, specifically the person, the player, or
yeah, we're gonna go with. Well, let them know where you from. Where you from, what you used to do, what you.
Well, Tyrell, know, man. I'm from the swamps, man. I'm a country boy, and used to do some pretty wild shit that a lot of city cats wouldn't think that that was a normal. Or bringing back the wildest shit from school, from back home, and I was raised down there in the swamps, man, the bayou.
Yeah, bro, from Louisiana.
Yeah.
Okay.
So where they hunt the gators out on swamp people and all that, that's my neck of the woods.
Oh, nah, I ain't on that time.
Yeah, we're from the real swamps. But yeah, man, if y'all don't know, man, Damien Jacobs, JUCO champ.
Hey, man. Hey, man, I'm finna be 100, man. I'm finna just go into action. I done had some conversations with that boy Ronald Ali, man, from Last Chance U. So I gotta ask you, bro. That boy Buddy Stevens really like that, bro?
And like what though? like
Hey,
what?
bro, supposed to be calling the man an asshole. Like he ain't cool. Like he really like.
He cool in the asshole though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
From my experience though, you know.
Hey, look. Hey, man. We keeping it 100. Look, I'm Mr. Uncomfortable. They call me Mr. Uncomfortable. I'm going to ask the uncomfortable questions, man. You be honest with us, bro.
He buddy.
You gotta know him.
You gotta know him.
He both, man, but he want what he want.
Yeah.
He want what he want. He wants you to do what he want. If you get any, you get it, you straight a line from that, then you gonna hear from him. And he, good dude when you do right. I feel like I did right for the most part when I was there. So my run into him was not as bad as some other folks, but I did see that other side of him too. Whenever I wasn't doing what he wanted me to do, specifically when I was about to. So it kind of long story short, it was. I got sent there by Florida State, so when I didn't qualify, I went there. That's when I met him. And I was obligated to Florida State for maybe a whole year, the whole spring. So we played that first year. I'm looking like, damn, like damn, Danico and them getting offers and shit, like everybody.
Yeah.
Why the fuck, damn. I ain't hearing from nobody.
Mm.
He called me in there one day, he like, shit, Florida State want to go their separate ways.
Wow.
All right, cool. He handed me 10 offers right there. I took an official visit to Tennessee the next day.
What?
But he made me feel like,
That wasn't nobody looking at you.
yeah, and he was protecting them, you know what I'm saying? He was holding up on their word, but I'm like, shit, they ain't been calling me or nothing, so, I'm feeling like, damn, sure, I just came here and fell off or something, or,
Yeah.
but, that was really what happened.
Do you think that was a method also for him basically to kind of, keep you as a player kind of grounded and some of the other players grounded as far as like, hey, y'all stay focused on the task at hand.
Hell no. Not Buddy Stevens. He wanted to show everybody how many offers that everybody had. So I knew, you already knew how that was. He was he was gonna boast about shit,
Yeah, this player have
Yeah,
this.
so
many.
you gotta look at Danico, my roommate. So shit, every day he come in the room, he got a new letter. I'm like, what the fuck?
And it went hard, bro. It went hard getting them letters.
Right.
Like niggas put like everybody with JUCO was really good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Everybody here for a different reason. Some niggas here 6 months,
Right.
9 months, 12. You know what I'm saying? Season. Some niggas getting out here next year. You know what I'm saying? But like, you was playing get some studs though.
Oh yeah, oh trust me, I know. Like I said, man, I was a huge supporter of Last Chance U. So I definitely saw like the cats that was coming through there, man, getting those offers, going to the big schools, making it to the league. I know one of the cats made it. I think he's still playing the league. He was a linebacker. Forgot buddy name.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, he's still in the league now.
Yeah,
man.
Dakota.
Dakota, yeah.
It's crazy. I left a year right before that shit started.
For real?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, we was the first one to win the national championship, but he had left the team.
Wow.
And then we sent our whole defensive line and 2 backups went all major D1. Zadarius Smith, that played for the Vikings now, was a backup for us in JUCO.
What?
Danico Archer
Crazy.
still active. Like, he played with Danico, you know what I'm saying? We had some studs, though. It was, like, everybody, the whole starting D-line at least went to the league. And we
Shit
was
was
like
lit.
that in JUCO.
He said we were lit.
Yeah, bro. It had,
Crazy, man.
everybody, best transfer to Alabama's and all that was linking to there, too. So, it's along with the cats who out of high school who just didn't get that big, or didn't qualify like in my situation. But, yeah, it was some. But, I mean, to compliment Stevens, too, back to him, you got to give him his props, bro, because he's still there.
Yeah.
That means
That's
something.
true. That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you feel like okay, you was still locked in with Florida State, but going to JUCO, did you feel like, all right, I'm only here for a little minute? Did you feel like a little sad, or you like, okay, I'm on a business trip? You get what I'm saying? Cause you know how it is. If you go D1, then you gotta go JUCO before you go. You know what I mean? Like,
Bro, I was depressed, bro.
yeah,
And I used to tell you every day, like, dog,
you about this bitch,
I
boy.
ain't supposed to be here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not supposed to be here, bro. Like, I got to get. But, I mean, it do build character, too, bro. But I tell y'all, bro, it ain't nothing to do down there, bro.
That shit make you depressed, bro.
I mean,
He was straight because he had a whip. But boy,
Oh,
niggas
nah.
that didn't have whips,
I know
and then you
that
got to
hurt.
think about it. It's only like 8 out of states that can play on the team that's active. You get what I'm saying? Then of course, niggas that was supposed to go to Florida State or here, there, they going automatically goddamn whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when I came late. You know what I'm saying? But the defense end before me was goddamn going to Bama.
Sheesh.
You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, fighting for a spot and shit be real. Bro had got hurt or got in trouble or something. But it should be real. So you got to think about it. Like, and then mostly everybody live in Alabama. You know what I'm saying?
Mississippi.
Mississippi.
They live like,
That's like a 2
it's
hour
like they're in
ride.
high school. They just stay on the campus for the week. They go home every weekend, bro.
Oh yeah.
Facts.
So ain't nobody on campus but like 6 dudes that's from North Carolina, Georgia, Louisiana who just can't get to the crib right now. You know what I'm saying? Can't.
Oh yeah. I know how that is, man, and that is kind of tough to deal with. I went off to West Virginia, so I was 13, 14 hours from my hometown, so it wasn't no skipping a hop for me either. I ain't had no whip. I was having to drive one of the offensive lineman whips, man. And you're a country boy, so you got that thing whipped up, loud.
Yeah, shit.
Drive
I
in
used
the
to try to
snow.
get as many catches as I could in that mug, and Charge them individually to take them where they got to go.
Oh, that boy had to hustle, man. I like it.
Yeah.
He had to. But everybody need to go somewhere.
Everybody trying to go somewhere.
I feel that.
Whether to the store,
Yeah.
maybe you got to buy me something to eat. Cause shit, we was getting out of practice at 5:30. The cab closed at 6.
I ain't get that.
Facts. So you know, after practice, after we eat the cow shit by 8, or after the meal, everybody go to the store, chicken strips and
He
goddamn
said chicken strips.
The worst shit.
facts. Shit be out here all day. Nigga finna smash it though.
So man, so I gotta ask, man. You know, you had the opportunity to go to, went the JUCO route, but you did still make it to a Division I school. You know, kind of take us through the upbringing. You know, how you even got into football, man.
Man, I really was probably 4 or 5 years old. I started running motherfuckers over, telling them that I was about to.
Yeah.
And when I was about 9, I used to be watching teams like LSU and shit. I used to be telling my parents like, I'm gonna do that shit one day.
And it's crazy.
And nobody took me really serious. You know, I was big, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. But shit, I was always putting a football game together. And by the time I was like 10 or 11, nobody want to play with me, not even the grown kids. So I just kept doing this shit, and I was in love with it, like infatuated with it. You know what I'm saying? And I really set that goal at a young age, like I'm gonna play D1 football. Well, I didn't know what that was at that term, Division I. I want to be like one of the schools playing on TV. But when I got in 8th grade, my coach was like, "You gonna play D1 football?" I'm like, "What that mean?" He was like, "You watching the big games like LSU and that's Division I." You know what I'm saying? He's like, "You gonna do that?" I was like, "All right." It was good for me to hear, and I mean, shit, it happened. It was. I wanted that. That's what I wanted to do since day one, though. And
That's what's up.
people want to be different type of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I really. I like the inflicting pain on people. In with the lens of the field. You know what I'm saying?
Why you didn't go to LSU? Just because from the crib?
They wanted me to move the offensive line.
Damn.
Yeah, so when they did that to me in camp, they was talking about that. I was at a camp for them. They talking about that offensive line shit. I ain't trust them after that. Like, nah, I ain't. Nah, cause you.
Who's the head coach then?
Les Miles.
Les Miles.
Yeah.
But shoot, I would have bred at now though, man. Them offensive linemen, shoot, man, they getting paid about more.
Hey, that wouldn't have been a bad decision.
Yeah.
Because offensive linemen last longer too.
Exactly. You see, old boy from the Rams just retired, and he like 40 years old.
Who that?
You know what I'm saying?
Whitworth.
Whitworth.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's crazy.
And what I realized out of offensive linemen too is so many dudes like me who didn't want to play it. So them bigger dudes that do play it, they can be second or third on the depth chart for a long ass time in the NFL. But as in D lineman, it's so many people who
Coming in.
Yeah, who trying to do it all the time. So it's you know what I'm saying? And they got 5 of them. They can keep like 8 or 9, 10 on the roster.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's why you said they last longer? Just simple fact, ain't everybody coming in.
Not everybody trying to play it and shit. A lot of people ain't big enough. But the ones who ain't athletic enough to play D-line, they put them over there.
That's true.
Shit, you stay in the league for a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
I got some old teammates that just keep a contract, bro, just because they, you know what I'm saying? Not like they bad or nothing. They just not starters, but they, just been career backups.
Still interchangeable.
8, 9 years. Yeah. That and special teams. That's what special teams. I have a son. If you can do all special teams, bro, you keep a job.
And that is true,
Keep a
especially for
job.
like the Patriots. I know the Patriots but they love special team players, so that's kind of
Yeah, like what his name is. He listed as a receiver.
I know you talking
Matthew
about.
Slater.
Yeah.
I don't think he ever caught a pass in the league, bro. He been with the Patriots like 15 years.
Bro, I'm telling you, Bridget getting that check for
Special
real.
teams captain.
Bro, I think he's the longest tenured Patriot besides Tom Brady, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That junk crazy.
Yeah, everybody want to teach how to be Lamar Jackson and shit like that.
Bro, go get that. Play the game you love and get that bread. Because at the end of the day, like a lot of players will tell you, bro, it don't last forever.
I'm about to say, them niggas special, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes,
Exactly.
Tom Brady's,
Exactly.
everybody, you know what I mean? Like all the quarterbacks. Bitches interchangeable now at this point.
I'm telling you, if you ain't that top 5, top 10 quarterback, bro, then it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You got to be on that elite level. So that's why I want to ask you, man. I used to have a conversation with my dog Booby. He was a quarterback for me, man, when I played, semi-pro down here. and he would always say whenever he would go like to the camps and stuff before he went to college, where he go to camps, you could tell like who was that D1 player as opposed to a player who didn't really have it. So like, when did you know for sure that, you know, oh damn, I can do this for real? Like I can really probably make a living off of this. When did you know?
When I what it was, so it was at Tennessee. I went up there. No, it wasn't at Tennessee. I don't remember what school it was, but it was at a camp where they had a bunch of. No, actually, it was LSU. Whenever they was telling me about the offensive line thing. So the first day at D-line, I cooked everybody, all the dudes that I looked better than all the dudes that they thought was better than me. Even though I was ranked number 2 in the state at the position, they had dudes that they thought that was better than me, LSU themselves. So I did better than all of them on defense. That's when they came to me the next day, hey, we'll try offensive line this day. So I'm telling them, like, man, I'm about to leave. So my high school coach was there. He was like, nah, just go block the ass. Yeah. So I'm thinking, like, yeah, you right. That's what I'm going to go do.
You right.
Yeah. I went over there and blocked all them cats, and that's when they was really like, I'm telling you, guard, you be a guard for us. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I just felt like out of everybody, well, the dude who was ahead of me, number 1, Elliot Porter, he actually ended up moving the center over there. So, I mean, I don't know if that's what they was trying to do, create a history of that, because we was in the same class, but I didn't feel like I had to bow down to them just because they was the home school to, you know what I'm saying? That's what they thought I was going to do, just because they was the home school and I was going to want to be there.
I feel you.
Like, nah, I ain't signing up for that.
So I got to ask you, do you regret that decision now, looking back on it?
I regretted and possibly not entertaining the opportunity to play offensive line, but not for them. No, not for them.
I feel that.
Because nobody else asked you to play offensive line, right?
I done had a couple of people say to me that I'd be good at it.
Damn.
Even when I was in camp with the Bills, I would be their scout team dude, and defensive line would literally tell me, like, bro, stop doing that shit like that. They're going to have you in a white jersey tomorrow. And he's like, oh, you think we just doing drills over here? They see everything, bro. He's like, you keep doing that shit, they'll have you in that jersey tomorrow.
Damn.
So what I did, stop doing the shit. Instead of, I probably should have kept doing that shit. Nah, I'm versatile. He can play both ways.
They probably still been there.
Exactly. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just a versatile dude. And I like the fullback and the D tackle from the Ravens.
Oh yeah.
What it is?
What's his name? It ain't DeMarco. It ain't Pat.
Nah, you know who I'm talking. Richard, number 42. He played fullback and D tackle.
For real?
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
Telling you, bro.
Yeah.
Interchangeable, versatile, man. It's versatility.
Because you know the fullback position dead for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So he can play nose guard too. He gonna have a job for a minute.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what it's about, bro. Versatility.
Yeah, that's
like you were saying. If you're not one of them real top dudes, man, just swallow your pride and try to learn something else.
You think that was the reason the Bills stopped fucking with you, or?
Nah. That's not the reason. That's definitely not the reason. But I mean, I had some run-ins with, you know, I wasn't really liked up there all the most, you know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
The head coach was the offensive line coach, and we always had our share of issues, so. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean.
Politics, man.
I wouldn't even really say that, I mean, but I did hear from somebody like damn, y'all, you must want this asshole to make the team. He was saying that to another lineman about me whooping his ass, or whooping their ass on the regular. You know what I'm saying? So, but I was hot-headed too. I was fucking geeked. You know what I'm saying? I'm geeked, bro, like for real, like literally, you know, psyched out because I'm really trying to prove every day. But, you know, some of these vets, they like, man, you do too much or you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, fuck y'all.
I'm trying to get a job.
Yeah, bro. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
proud,
So,
bro.
you know, like a lot of them dudes didn't like me.
Wow.
They didn't like me at all. I never tried to make friends with them either.
Hey, man,
I walk right by them, shit.
All business.
But, you know, when you think about it, too, when you start getting these old-ass vets and shit going to the coach and being like, you know, that guy there's a fucking, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of, you know, because I wouldn't even say nothing to these dudes. They were like enemies to me. That's why I always looked at offensive linemen. I don't like them.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I really could never really be one, because I don't like the way they walk. I don't like them, bro. I don't like offensive.
Hey, you remember what brother name was Stank Daddy?
Nah, little.
No. Big Daddy Pawn Shop. My bad.
Oh yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
It was his offensive lineman, bro. He was like 6'6".
Bro, huge, bro.
He sucked. He was good.
Not at all.
That nigga just built bad, bro.
He was trash, bro.
That nigga built like a pawn shop, for real. That's why his nickname was that, for sure.
Oh, Lord. Man, that crazy, man. But you did ended up at Florida, right? So I gotta ask you this. You was there before like all the NIL deals and stuff coming out right now. How do you feel about that? Like, and now we bringing it back to more of a culture thing, right?
I mean, shit, it'll be a good and bad thing. At the same time, it's kind of the way I say that is because, man, a lot of them kids, they families hurting.
Facts.
They need that, but there's gonna be a lot of them that get exploited because of that too. So,
yeah,
over time, you're gonna start hearing about a lot of BS going on with these kids and that amount of money. That's a lot of money, bro.
Yeah.
Have you seen the dude from Miami got like $9 million or something?
Yeah, the quarterback
yeah.
coming out. Yeah, he already worth like $8 million. Ain't even touched the field yet.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good. I mean, it's a good and a bad thing, but
I think it's gonna hurt a lot of kids, man, just because I think one is gonna build hostility on the team because you're gonna have guys that's gonna be hating like, right. Dang, how this cat got all this money and I'm blocking for him or I'm catching all the balls for him and I ain't got nearly as much as what he got. And then you also got to look at it from a standpoint is, are these kids being taught about finances coming out of high school? Especially us, because you already know, man, NFL make up 70% African American, probably almost 80% right now. So you even when you look at college, bro, we still running college.
Yeah.
So you got a lot of kids, like you said, families out there hurting. They coming from nothing out of high school. Now, damn, I got 2-3 million. Like, I just don't see how that's going to be beneficial for them moving forward. Because if I don't know nothing about money at 18 years old, and now you giving it to me now, what type of person or player am I going to be by the time I make it to the league? If I make it to the league.
Maybe it may be some type of stipulation where, to the age of 25, you got parents, you got some type of financial guidance.
What I'm saying? Ain't none of that, bro. That's the athlete and the whoever he doing the business with. Because he's his own business now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He don't need. All of them gonna be over 18 for the most part. He don't really need consent with that. So I mean, the way I look at it, bro, it's a fine line with it. I mean, I think they deserve some money, but it need to be a cap on, But I think if they're gonna make it work, the NFL gonna kind of have to get involved because they gonna need to have them financial literacy classes and and it's just gonna back to your question about how you explain to this old lineman how much this dude getting so much more. It's just gonna put him in the professional mind state even faster because you can't tell them how much money to pay Patrick Mahomes. You know what I'm saying?
True.
You might be on a league minimum salary, so it's just gonna prepare them for but. I mean, it's been kind of quiet. You ain't really been hearing too much crazy shit going on yet, but the more and more put out is.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I think it's gonna get crazier over time, man. And I think eventually, like I said, I just don't see how. I don't see how it's gonna like benefit a specific team, right?
Also, the game of football. You get what I'm saying? Like, you like, oh, I'm trying to make it to the league, but you already getting that cheese, so your love of the game may. Slowly, you know what I'm saying?
That's why you see a lot of them dudes who get there and they just, they get cool because
I made it.
But I mean, they'll weed themselves out in either way. I mean, so.
True.
But a lot of these kids now, they gotta think about it, bro. Just say somebody like Tim Tebow. Mm-hmm. He'd have made more money off of name and likeness than he could have ever touched in the league.
What? Easy.
So a lot of these kids gonna look at it like, shit, I don't even have to be the best. Like the names like Percy Harvin and shit, the people who didn't do that great in the league, the shit that they would have got, in college though, it would have made it. So it's gonna give a different kind of opportunity, like the Peter Warwicks and shit like that, the shit that they could have done
True.
And sometimes shit, someone might make so much money they might not even trip like shit.
Don't
Because
even care
that's
about
the goal at the end of the day though. Because
Yeah, make it out of poverty.
Percy had a bag. He just got hurt though.
I mean,
He
I'm not
played
saying
for a
Percy
while.
didn't do great, but
He played for a while.
Yeah.
he played for a while. But the NIL shit, I'm relating it to the kind of,
Oh yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
would've-
That kind of
Because him and Chris Rainey,
right,
Oh,
yeah, Demps, all them boys.
all them boys, facts.
Pounces, them boys would have been, boys been the richest team in the country.
Facts, all them boys. The whole defense,
Oh yeah.
you know what I'm saying, on that team that year too. What made you go to Florida? Over Tennessee and over the other offers you had?
I was going to Tennessee, bro. You was going already. You was already going.
I think I was there. Or you going to that visit and shit. I think you was locked in.
Yeah, I had committed to them just on some excited shit, bro. Like I was saying earlier about, I took the official visit the day after I got them letters.
Dang.
So shit, I was like I liked the attention. I was like a scoring baby mama or some shit, you know what I'm saying? I got over there, them boys like, yeah, hell yeah. You and Danico, come on down. Like, shit. I committed that weekend. It was like my birthday or some shit, too.
Sheesh.
And they used to always say, like, shit, Damien Jacobs just be flirting around. Because I kept taking visits the whole time. I wasn't never, I ain't say I'm coming, and I just kept, bro, I was just trying to get out of Mississippi, bro.
I feel that.
Bro, we got an excuse to get out of school for free.
Bro, it's over with.
Bro, gone. So they was right, though, because what ended up happening, I went to Florida, and them boys had won me over there. I'm like, shit, it was really a combination of Will Muschamp, Dan Quinn, and like Dominique Easley. I don't know if I remember. He went first round out of there. And my boy Lorente, he just played his last season with the Jaguars. He another dude like 9 years in straight special teams, bro. He won the Super Bowl with Peyton Manning and all that. Just keep getting jobs, just straight special teams. Probably average like 30 reps on defense a season. You know what I'm saying? But him too. And just hanging with him, like, man, yeah, I'm coming. So I try to tell them on the cool, like, hey, look, I ain't trying to cause that media thing with Tennessee because I know they about to get at me, like, pretty hard.
Mm-hmm.
And so nobody knew until signing day, the day before signing day. Back to Buddy Stevens, he called me. He's like, what you gonna do tomorrow? What time you signing with Tennessee? I'm like, I'm not signing with Tennessee tomorrow.
What?
He was like, what you gonna do? I'm going to Florida. He was like, oh, okay, cool. So him being Buddy, like the congratulations we talked about, bro, he get on the phone with Derek Dooley at like 6:30 in the morning and tell him that I'm not coming to Tennessee. I ain't gonna lie, that was the immature way to do it, but I was planning on not saying shit. They was just gonna not receive that fax. You know what I'm saying? I don't answer the phone.
Yeah, no call, no show.
They gonna see the whole goddamn transaction come across that, okay, damn, now you can't say nothing to me at that point, now it's,
True.
you know what I'm saying, it's player tamper. You can't call me or nothing, because I'm signed. And
That's crazy, yo.
I tried to let it ride out like that, bro.
Damn.
Stevens got in touch with him, bro. I had a signing day planned at like 11 o'clock. I was on the phone with Tennessee for like 4 hours. 4 hours nonstop of them trying to tell me why I shouldn't be doing what I'm about to do.
4 hours, man.
Bro, on and off, bro. So, I'm trying to get ready and shit. I'm already late. We got media over there, you know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to get in touch with Coach Muschamp from Florida, but they in bowl practice. So I'm freaking out, bro. Like, this shit really done blew up. Tennessee calling everybody. They calling my mama, my daddy. They calling everybody at work, so everybody keep telling me, you need to answer the phone for these people.
Wow. Damn, bro. I ain't know it got that crazy.
This on signing day, bro. I'm freaking out now. They sending me emails, texts about the depth chart, players that I didn't know, probably didn't know Florida had, and like, of course, shit, I don't know everybody on the team, you know what I'm saying, but they telling me how much I'm not gonna play. And then I finally got one of the dudes from the front office to bring Muschamp the phone on the field. And he was like, what's going on? What's wrong? I was like, man, they calling me, bro. They telling me this, they telling me that, bro. He in the middle of bowl practice, bro. Wow. You could hear them in the whistles in the background. Like, and one of the players came over there while he was on the phone. I forgot who it was. I think it was Lorente and somebody else. And he was like, man, I talked to them for a second. And Muschamp was like, hey, man, turn that damn phone off and call me when you sign the papers. I did exactly that, bro. And that's really like they made the way they made me feel at the end of the day, he was even better than Tennessee. But whenever he took that call, bro, in the middle of practice like that,
during the bowl practice at that.
yeah, because I was about to, it's getting close to the time. Like we already late. Like I need, I need to talk to somebody. And they got the phone to him, bro, and he was like, yeah, go ahead. And that's exactly what I did, and it was done deal.
That's crazy.
But yeah, I do think about what would have happened if I'd have went to Tennessee. I know one thing. I would have been a day one starter. That was guaranteed. I had more guarantees at Tennessee than I had at Florida. But what I did know at Florida, I had the opportunity to play on a team who was on the uphill instead of a team who was kind of, and play with some of the best players in the country. Now I did underestimate some, because down here we be like shit, them boys from up north, they can't, whatever.
Yeah.
Fucking Sharif Floyd and Dominique Easley. I knew I was going in to compete with them.
Yeah.
But that was two bad motherfuckers.
Damn. And that's
Especially Floyd though.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know who was better out of them two. Easley was crazy, bro.
And that's crazy you say that, man. Because when you look at most cats coming out of high school, most of them they looking to play right away. Because them boys, come out of high school, we already know how that is. Hey, bro, I'm trying to make it to NFL. Right. I want to play right away. I want to.
What's a red shirt?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. They ain't looking at that, but you were looking at it from a different perspective. You knew you could start at Tennessee, but you were like, man, nah, man, I want to go this way. You know what I'm saying? We got a really good team over here, this, that, and the fourth. So I guess you were basically more focused on like kind of winning and all that.
Yeah, I needed to work too because I was.
So you working at the same time because you got there. It's already given to you.
Yeah, I needed to work. I needed the.
True,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, because out of JUCO we was lazy, bro. Like that second year, we 30-0 at halftime. We done for the night. You know what I'm saying? So we wasn't putting in that much work, bro. We was just better than everybody. We worked enough, but it wasn't the next. I was like 330 pounds then too. So they was like, that's the first time you got to lose that weight. You know what I'm saying? I knew what they was about to. Tennessee would have kind of let me come in and be like, hey, I ain't doing that. Florida was like, they going to be like, nah, you ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I could tell the difference in the two. Tennessee needed me a little bit more, but Florida they both wanted me as much. Tennessee needed me more, but, I needed that work. That's what I needed. And I like I was saying, I underestimated them boys because, I'm like, shit, them boys, they been here or whatever. We all the same class, you know what I'm saying? But you get out of the spring practice, you're like, oh, yeah, these boys. Yeah, these boys good. But, there's so much talent out there, though, man. That's a whole nother conversation, you know what I'm saying?
I bet it was.
Dudes out there.
You seen it. We seen that shit in JUCO.
Oh, yeah. Nah, trust me, I already know, man. That's insane, though, man. So just kind of taking it back, right, to the whole NIL or deal, right? It's definitely going to benefit the Power 5 schools, but do you think it's going to hurt like the HBCUs, the Jackson States, and all these schools? Do you think it's going to hurt them when it comes to trying to recruit their own people?
Nah, it could really help them if the right people get behind them. Shit. Shit, you start calling Oprah and Steve Harvey and all these motherfuckers who, you know what I'm saying? That's what they do.
Big-time alumni and shit, you know what I mean?
That's what they do, so you give it to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You see, that's the way to do it if they want to get involved or they care as much as they say they do. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of black people with money who done went to these schools, got connections to them and all that, who could do. I think it's like Diddy just gave De'Aaron like $1 million or something.
Yeah.
So
I'm about to say he turned that shit all the way around. The no one player in the nation went.
Oh yeah.
From Collinsville, bro, went there.
Yeah, to my Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The corner and the receiver.
If everybody start breaking bread with them, they'll be all right. They'll be able to. That'll help them even more. But instead of giving one of them $1 million, you need to
keep doing.
I don't care if you got to give them $10,000 a piece. That could, that'd be life changing to them. So yeah.
And that's the difference, though. You know what I mean? Like just if D2s or HBCUs or whatever just got the same publicity as.
D1s. Get the publicity when the money comes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, them TV deals and all
TV
that
deals,
stuff.
yeah. You know what I mean? That's the difference. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people can't go. Everybody can go D1.
Facts.
Nah, it just ain't enough space.
Okay.
So you get more opportunity. You get the same publicity. That's why Jackson State shit turned around kind of like that.
I mean,
You know what I mean, and then Eddie George, you know what I'm saying? But like you just got more coaches that was, you know what I'm saying? Eddie George went to Middle Tennessee.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna take.
Tennessee State, I meant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just more coaches just doing shit like that.
Got Hugh Jackson over at Grambling, I think he the head coach.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he the head coach at Grambling, I believe. So I think that's what it's gonna take, though, man, because I do believe in that, and I love that Diddy was able to, you know what I'm saying, make that, you know, announcement on a national stage. You feel me? I think it's at the BET Awards. You know, he did it on a national stage where it's like, hey, I'm finna give back to Jackson State, Deion Sanders. That's what we gonna need, and then we definitely gonna need more people like Eddie George, Hugh Jackson that aren't afraid to go back to those schools, bruh, and bring the black players in that's needed, because all these Power 5 schools doing is just profiting off of African American players. I ain't saying white players, you know, it's the same, but you know, it's majority of us.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know,
jerseys, ticket sales, you know what I mean?
Likeness, you know, image and likeness.
Yeah.
Like you were saying, bro. Like, I do think that the players should be given something. Now, I disagree with the NIL thing only because, like I said, of what it could do to the team, to the kid that you're giving all this money to. I think it would have been good if they could have put that money into a trust. When you graduate, you know, or you leave to go to the NFL, now you got access to this money. You know what I'm saying? Or give them an allowance by semester, something like that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you giving kids all this
That's
money,
straight.
bro. That's dangerous, bro.
Just like you just like you get refund checks and shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
bro.
saying? Shit.
Yeah. I mean, give them something so they can, you know, take care of themselves, send some money back home.
Or
to
monthly
families.
allowance, you know what I mean? You got $9 million put up, shit. You don't
Tell you,
take
bro.
100,000.
Like, bro, I'm telling you, man. I told one of my little bros that I'm like, bro, that's dangerous, bro. You giving somebody, you giving an 18-year-old kid millions of dollars, bro. Come on now.
Niggas put up in Rolls Royces.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
Florida
they
quarterback,
get more
bro.
money than the coaches.
Florida quarterback, bro. That boy got so much money. It's crazy. He got a Dodge lease or whatever sponsorship. He get a new car like every 30 days or something. They caught him in games with doing like 160 or something like that.
But that's what I'm saying, though. Like, but I'm being for real, though. You see what just happened to old boy from the Raiders, you know what I'm saying? Speed and killed somebody.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, now you opening the door for that type of stuff to happen again. And now you talking about an 18, 19, 20-year-old kid.
You gave him an SRT.
Come on, bro.
Anything he want.
Exactly.
Just to, you know. I mean, it's sharks out there, man. It's business. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna go get them.
And then,
Even with basketball, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be through any sport.
But I was saying, like,
and it don't matter.
Like,
It don't
them
matter
kids in
what color.
basketball,
Oh, yeah.
bread.
Oh, yeah.
It don't matter what color. It's about what, you know, what you do. It could be, if it was Christian McCaffrey, you know what I'm saying? He left right before all that started.
Mm-hmm.
He'd been getting taken care of
yeah.
crazy out there.
Think about it, Reggie Bush and all these cats.
Yeah.
Boy,
And you know what's crazy, bro? They gave us they gave everybody from like 2006 to like 2017 or something a refund check for name and likeness from the game, but that shit was $2,500 per year. So the most, I only got like $5,000, and the most people get, like, you know, if you did 5 or 6 years, you get, you know, it's $2,500 per year. But I guess they was trying to get over that to say we gave them something to be able to.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be surprised if something come from them old times even back towards them now because of how crazy it is. I know somebody out there trying to dig something up.
Oh,
but
of course.
yeah.
Of course, man.
You gotta think about it, bro. Like $5,000. That was just you and your time. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, Tim Tebow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even at Georgia. You know what I'm saying? When No Shun and them boys, you know, tickets sale. Even LSU.
Yeah.
When, you know what I'm saying? Like, everywhere, bro.
Thanks.
Everybody, like, that shit crazy.
Well, we gonna see what happens, bro, over the duration of time, bro. But like I said, I just don't see it. Like I said, in the next 5 years, bro, I wouldn't be surprised if they try to do away with it and they try to go a little bit less of a passive route. You know what I'm saying? And hey, let's do the trust, or let's do where we give them something, you know, every few months, or every month they get an allowance. Because I just don't see how it's gonna be great for teams, bro. Because you got to think, man, like, how many kids gonna be focused on going to class, bro? I got a few mil, bro. I don't care about class.
You don't care about.
I'm
I'm saying, like, you don't care about nothing no more because you got the bread.
Look, we talking about practice.
Hey, I wasn't going to class when them $900 a month dropped on that card.
Bro, I'm telling you. Like, bro, so think about how detrimental that's gonna be for a team like Alabama, a team like Florida, a team like Georgia. You got all these star players making their bread. Man, these boys ain't focused on the playbook.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't worried about nothing. You don't make the bread.
What you can make it a little better though, that tutor ain't gonna say shit. Guarantee you.
I got test.
Nigga got money, shit. You get her right, she gonna make that shit happen.
Then teacher, you done got a bribe teacher on test day. You don't know nothing.
Crazy though,
you gotta
bro.
do,
Hey,
bro.
man, I got the 500 for you.
It's gonna happen. It's definitely gonna happen. But what would you say, man? What would you say is the biggest adversity that you faced, man? Like for real.
That's a
Was it the not being in the league as long as you wanted to, going back to reality?
I mean, it could be
That-
personal,
yeah.
bro. It could be
That-
anything. It ain't
that-
gotta be football related, bro.
I mean, the biggest, that's kind of a broad one, but I could say that one was tough. Yeah, that one was real tough because I was at a time right there, bro, just trying to transition and figure out, it's like that real world hit real quick, you know what I'm saying? It's like, shit.
Oh, yeah.
And then you still chasing for so long instead of, you know what I'm saying, getting busy trying to do some other shit, and it just prolonged years, so.
True.
Craziest part about it, bro, is, it wasn't really nobody you could talk to about the shit, because I feel like, you might understand where you're coming from, but not really at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, and really whenever I got over trying to be accepted in everybody else's eyes about what I did, bro, that's when shit really changed for me. So it was more about, I love football and all that, but we got to a certain point where it's like, oh, man, I don't give a fuck what a motherfucker think about me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's really what got me through that right there. But yeah, I was probably for about 3 years I went through that.
That's a little minute.
Yeah, that is, bro, because, I'll probably say from about 24 to 26 and a half, 27, before I realized, like, hey, bro, shit, nigga, you ain't, you know what I'm saying? You can keep playing and enjoy it, but what I started to do was make it to the best benefit of me. You know what I'm saying? If you get what I'm saying on that, that's why I started making it my benefit and convenient for me. Yeah. And then that's when I started able to do other things and, you know what I'm saying, get what I wanted to get going on.
Yeah.
What made you transfer, from that, what you would do, what you want to do, like you said, make it beneficial to you to do landscaping?
Yeah, shit. I used to do it when I was a kid and shit. I realized shit, working for these motherfuckers ain't just the answer for me right now, just me personally.
But you sound like me, but
everybody.
No, I say that though, man, because I got a landscaping company down here as well, bro. So, and it was the same thing with me. I did it with my father growing up. He taught me the ins and outs. And when you're a kid, you hate it. I'm in 100-degree heat, bro. I don't want to be out here doing this. You know what I'm saying? But when I look back on it now, as I got older, it was like my dad taught me something that I could use for the rest of my life, bro. He taught me how to use my hands. I don't have to work for nobody. I can work for myself doing this. So that's how I looked at it, man. And now that I look back on it, it's like, dang, Pops was really just kind of passing down some jewels to me.
Bro, I agree with you, bro. That's the same way I feel about it. 'Cause I used to be out there like, man, hell no, this ain't.
What?
But shit, like, you look back like, damn, that was, because you don't mind doing it now.
Oh, yeah.
And now it mean more to you. Because it's how you pay your bills, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that was definitely, hard work was instilled in me, bro. Like, always. So it wasn't, that shit ain't no problem to me. So, yeah, I know how to, and with that being said, so if I work for you, I'm going to be your best employee. But shit, I can be my best. You know what I'm saying? I can be my best supervisor.
That's real.
Nah, bro, I done had clients ask me, like, man, why you doing this? You make good money, on your 9 to 5. Why you doing this? And I tell them, man, like, ain't no security in working for somebody else. I could get fired any day.
And then the freedom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You putting 9, 10 hours in somebody else's clock. Like, just
them
imagine,
a millionaire.
you get what I'm saying? You put 9 and 10 hours of your own craft, your own business. You get what I'm saying? Oh, I'm going to do one more out there, I'm going to leave.
Yeah.
You ain't finna get rolled up. You ain't finna get no point. You get what I'm saying?
You firing yourself.
Even if you can't do 11 tomorrow, you can do 5.
Right.
You can do 2. You know what I'm saying? You your own man. You your own boss.
Exactly.
And that's way, time really the most, is the valuable.
Get it back.
You can't get shit back. That shit's so valuable. So it's like,
And at the same time, shit, even if somebody fire you, shit, in this line of work, that's a dime in a dozen.
Facts.
Or if you meet a customer, she just picky as hell, like she ain't even worth it. You know what? I ain't even going back over there.
Yeah, I've done it.
I ain't
You know what I'm
even
saying?
going
You
back
can choose.
over there, bro.
You can choose the clientele, you know?
Going back over there because I ain't finna trip on her when I can go down the street and pass out some cars or something. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so you can be real picky and choose about what you want to. I got customers since I started with. They was out there. I had to push more. You know what I'm saying? They been rolling with me since.
Wow.
They see me come up in so many different ways. Damn, well, I like that. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, like, folks be paying attention to, like.
Oh, of course.
I remember, boy, you was out here. Take about an hour and a half.
With the push
Hey,
mower.
look, boy. Hey, boy, I know that pain, boy.
Yeah, I had two across the street from each other. Like, day one, they both corner lights, big as hell. It take me about 3.5 hours to knock both of them down. But, hey,
Boy.
shit, I felt better about me working for myself, though.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew I wasn't gonna be pushing forever. You know what I'm saying?
And
Good little month.
Yeah, no, I would probably say, well, shit, I hired me some help after about.
But by then, I gotta get somebody else out there.
Yeah, I'm
I
good.
feel that.
You straight.
We both was, you know, we was rotating, so you know I could do another one or two. I could pay him, and you know what I'm saying. So I got by for a little while, and shit. Right now I'm really by myself, but at the same time I got all the equipment to make it efficient for me. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it's about.
So is there a certain way you do it? You cut first or got weed eat first?
I always do hedges first, then I edge, then I mow. That the reason why I do hedges first, because if they high or if I gotta mulch them, they'll fall right in the yard when I'm about to come cut it.
Damn, boy,
If not,
me, boy.
you got.
I'll be on the same thing, boy. Look.
If not, you might have to pick it up. If you know what I'm saying.
So you know you can make
Ain't
yourself work.
bagging nothing.
Yeah, no, ain't bagging
Ain't
nothing. I'm
bagging
either
nothing.
blowing it under.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's what I do. Look, hit the hedges, blow that thing out, run it over, mulch it up, bro. For real, because in this industry, bro, it's all about efficiency.
Time.
It's all about getting it in, getting it out, bro. Like, you can't be sitting there at no house for no 30 minutes, bro. Even 25 minutes, bro. That's too long for me.
For real?
Right.
I'm trying to get out of there in 15.
For
bro.
real?
Right.
Hell yeah.
And if
But with the
I
shit y'all got though, like the zero turns and the help y'all got, or well, you say you by yourself, but shit, like zero turn though, for sure, should take you long.
Nah, bro.
Nah.
Well, I used to be out there. I remember I used to be out there with the ride, boy. That thing used to be hurting. Gotta back that bill. Look, just a turn, bitch.
Damn.
Gotta back it up the turn, man.
So y'all got big time shit. Both y'all both got zero turns and
yeah,
shit.
bro. I got two. Got two
Damn.
trailers.
Yeah, I got
Working
two
on my
trailers.
second truck. Trying to get a second
Trying to get
truck,
another
bro.
truck,
Like,
too,
I'm telling
yeah.
you, bro. That's where it's at, bro. Like, you can make a killing in this industry, bro.
Yeah, I think I might invest in that shit.
I'm in that tree
Bro,
game
nobody
too,
want
though.
to do it.
You in the trim game, you say?
God,
Tree game. Oh.
bro. Small little skinny trees, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Charged by the band just to cut it down. Cutting it down might take about 15, 20 minutes. 15, 20 minutes. Go and give them a stack.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I might go
Bro,
buy
I'm
me a
telling you,
lawnmower
bro.
and
Because you
shit.
got to realize, no. But think about it, bro. Anything,
I'm tripping.
bro. I'm telling you, anything right now, bro, in this industry, bro, where you got to actually work. People don't want to do that no more, bro. People
Yeah,
don't want
see,
to
like, now, see, like, I wouldn't-
carpenters, bro.
See, like I went, but I'm saying though, like,
You make a killing.
hell yeah, but see, like, you know, that outside shit different. So like when it comes down to washing cars, like, I just have the best shit. It's not we ain't elbows and knees and shit. You know what I'm saying? I try to make that shit easy, but like cutting grass, like 20 minutes, zero turn, bro. We eating or something. Shit.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro.
Nah, but you got to tell them too. It's a process too, though.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cats who get out here and they think it's just how you.
Oh
say
no,
it.
no, I know.
Grass, 20 minutes.
I ain't gonna say. Like I said, I'm passionate about it though.
Right,
so
but you got
like I
experience
grew up
too,
doing it.
though.
Yeah, I've been doing it since I was 9, 10 years old. You feel me? So it's light work for me. But you bringing somebody there who ain't never did it, boy. But you either gonna pass out and quit, or you gonna be like, bro, I can't do this, or you gonna be doing it wrong. Because I told my wife this, no cap. I told my wife this a few nights ago. And I was like, man, you know, when you look at a barber, right, they passionate about that.
Right.
A landscaper ain't nothing but a barber outside, bro. Edging, that's the tape up. Weed eating, that's the fade. And then the cut is the cut. So it's an art, bro. And you have to look at it like that. Well, you don't have to, but I look at it like that. So I'm passionate about it, bro. When I get done with somebody junk, whether I'm doing like strictly landscaping or cutting or whatever, bro, I go back and I take a picture and I look at it. I'm like, damn, that junk look good, bro. It make you proud. You feel
The
me?
Jackson
It's
grass
your
look
work.
good. Stanley grass look good.
Talking about Stanley.
Facts. But I'm just saying, like, I take pride in anything I do though. So like, I want my shit to look good, so I'm gonna make your shit look good. You feel me? Hey, so like y'all can fuck up somebody, y'all like cutting grass too low.
Oh, I done did that before.
And shit like that.
That's what I was telling you.
I done cut the wrong yard and skit that bitch.
That shit too.
Look, cut the wrong yard, but we got up out of there.
Hot.
Damn.
Yeah.
But nah, it can happen, man. But nah, it's just all about you knowing, man. Like you got to be able to know like how high it need to be cut, how low. You know what I'm saying? And it's all it can also go off of the client's preference, bro. They might tell you, I want
cut
my
it low.
junk, what?
Yeah.
And I'd be like, bro, you sure it's gonna look ugly?
Yeah, I don't care. Cut it low.
Look.
That's the cheap motherfucker.
But what?
I don't want you back, nigga.
Hey,
Come
straight
back
up,
around here next week.
straight up.
They want that in the dirt spot. They want dirt. They want dirt showing
Telling
they
you,
shit.
bro. Nah, but I'm telling you, like for real though, bro. Like, cause right now we're moving away from, like, you know, we in the millennials, and they say we millennials, and I be going.
No, we ain't, bro.
No, I'm telling you, they say we millennials, bro. No cap.
I mean, the century though. 1990s is the 20th century.
I don't know. Like, I always get confused with that stuff.
But go ahead though.
But basically, like, we're moving in a time where, you know, like kids come out of school, come out of college, they don't want to do this type of work. They're trying to do stuff where they either in the office or like we talked about before on the pod on another episode. Like people want to be influencers now, bro. People don't want to do nothing that got to do with hard labor. It's just the truth. That's why you got so many jobs out here hiring in these industries, building houses, being plumbers, you know, doing landscaping. Nobody wants to do it because it either they don't look at it as, you know, being enough money, or it's like, oh, that's too hard. I don't want to have to work too hard to make my living. But it makes it easier for us.
It benefits us too because
in a major way.
they don't want to cut their own grass.
Bruh, bro, be going to people's houses
it's
the
not
same
normal.
age as us and don't want to do their own stuff.
Yeah.
All right, bet. I do it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Nah, but cats don't want to do it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, bro.
But like that's why I had, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie. I used to be like, I ain't like washing my own car. You know what I'm saying? But shit,
I'm the same
I
way.
take
I the same
that
way.
shit. Yeah, I ain't doing
I
that.
grew
do
up
it,
doing
though.
it, bro,
I
but I
will
don't
do
like
it.
it, bro.
I don't like
I grew up doing that shit, but I don't like that.
That shit, like
I
you
do
feel like
it.
you're done working out, bro. That's worse than
It's all
football
about
workout.
It's all about, and that's really why I like doing landscaping, because it is a workout, bro. Telling you, bro, you get out there and you thinking it's finna just be easy, but you gonna pass out, bro.
If you don't drink enough water and do the right shit, you know you gotta know what you're doing though.
It's about it really.
But see, I don't be mind moving around and doing different shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Cause like I get bored. It's like me working in the office, I never want to do that. Like come in every day.
Hell nah.
You know what I'm saying? I'll be outside doing all kinds of shit. I gotta own this motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? See, it's a difference. See, if I own this, you know, hey, I'm gonna take this phone call right quick. You know what I'm saying? On my carpenter, you know what I'm saying?
Move accordingly.
Yeah, I ain't tripping. Now I'm sitting in the truck all day, watch y'all work. I own this motherfucker.
Telling you.
Or I just come through in the big truck. Y'all I just dropped another zero turn off. I'll be back. I'm finna come help y'all with the weed eater though.
I ain't coming back.
You might as well not even lie to him. Then they gonna start talking shit. Don't even lie.
But I ain't
to
gonna cap
him,
though, like, you know, like as we get older though, like I love a goddamn good cut grass. You get what I'm saying? Like just imagine, bro, like your shit laid out. Your shit, you know what I mean? Shit look like down the side.
Telling you, bro.
You feel? Cause y'all boy done came through and cut somebody's shit for 500.
All about entrepreneurship, man. But that's what I'm excited about. Like we've all seen a huge increase in entrepreneurship from the African American community, bro, and that's something to be proud of, especially during the pandemic. You know, our women took the lead, bro. You had women back to back, new businesses, thriving, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with that hair shit, you know
I'm
what I
telling
mean?
you, yeah,
Makeup shit.
No, that's what it's about. Because at the end of the day, I tell people all the time, bro, if you got a 9-to-5 job, because you know a lot of people, they always try to work 2-3 jobs. But I tell anybody, if you got a 9-to-5, your second job should be your business, bro. Should be your business. You shouldn't be out here slaving for 2 jobs for what? Just to still be stressed out, unhappy,
But
and not
you know,
making the money you want to
comfortable, but also like security, bro. You gotta understand, like a motherfucker, a 9-to-5 is guaranteed. Your business is a risk. Is at the end of the day. Every day ain't gonna be a $500 day for y'all cutting grass. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But at the same time, you have to pick your business as well, a necessity to the world.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Like everybody gonna want their grass cut. Everybody gonna want their hair cut. You get what I'm saying? Don't be out here trying to do some shit that everybody trying to do, and you just gonna definitely take a L like that because you ain't making no money.
Right.
It's oversaturated. Market.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So like you said.
I get what you're saying, but out here Man, like this. It's unlimited out here. This line of work, bro.
I ain't gonna count. Yeah.
Well, even in a lot of places, because right now the real estate company just driving shit out.
What?
So you know what I'm saying. This gonna always be a booming market because we so populated. The shit is everybody just trying to add shit. You know what I'm saying. Everywhere you go, people just adding shit. They tearing this shit down. They about to build a neighborhood. That's all customers.
True.
Now, if you're in the roofing game, you might think that's a customer, but yeah, one time. But now you got to go back to them in 20 years. Yeah. But what you be made in 20 years, I can make from them in 3 years.
Facts. I'm telling you, bro. Like it's billion, bro. It's $1 billion companies out here, bro, doing landscaping. Exactly what we doing. $1 billion industries, man. Like you can really make a killing out here. It's just
billion.
All you got to do is have it structured. Yeah. Once you have it structured, you know what your overhead looking like. Bro, you good. You can make as much as you want. Uncapped.
Let me tell you what I did, bro. So I came up doing it, but when I came out here, before I started my own business, that was one of the jobs I was doing. Mm-hmm. But I went for work for Brightview. They're the biggest landscaping company in the world.
Yep, Brightview. Yep.
Yeah, bro. So they really taught me the ins and outs, the big shit, the real nice, the real shit, bro.
Yeah.
And I put it alone just with shit. She just willing to do the shit, and I learned a lot from them.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, they got divisions. They got just people who just spray, people who just do enhancement. The tree division, bro. It's just one big ass yard, bro. Like 60 trucks in this bitch.
I remember you said something about y'all boys said something about not bagging up shit.
Yeah.
So like, is that like getting big? You know, you getting to the point you can have somebody bagging up. Goddamn.
I mean, you can. You charge more. You charge more for that stuff because it takes longer.
Because see, some people, but I'm saying like some people may want that though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but shit, you got to know how to hide, bro.
Yeah. Because you really don't want to do that stuff. But again, if you trying to make some extra bread, hey, why not? You can tell them it's all gonna be an upcharge.
Yeah, if they real specific about it, I'm gonna charge you to pick that up. Yeah. Or if they real high, sometimes you can't. It's just so high, you can't hide them. You gotta.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But my little trick, I don't bag get my little tarp, flatten it out, and I go down the line, all the way down the line.
Hey, man, that's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. But I don't bag when I cut, and then even when like trimming the hedges, bro. Like I blow that stuff out, running over, mulch it up with the grass, bro. Like I said, you want to be as quick as possible, unless somebody telling you specifically, hey, I want this also done, but they know they got to pay for it. You feel me? So, tell him, bro, it ain't no different, bro, than cutting hair, bro. I'm telling you, no different. You go to your barber, hey, man, I want it taped up, I want the fade over here, I want the design back here, I want this over here done like that. I'm pretty sure everything that you want, that's an extra charge. You know what I'm saying? Upcharge. Right. It's the same thing.
Y'all charge, like how you charge by like the size of the crib or the size of the... So going to a mansion or some shit like that.
It's all about the man-hour rate. It's all about, like, whatever your man-hour rate is, whatever you want that man-hour rate to be, you go to that house, I'm looking at this house, okay, it's probably going to take me, for real, 30, 40 minutes. You got to be able to divide that into your man-hour, and then that's how you get how much you should charge them. But then you can always charge a little less or you can charge a little more. It just really depends, bro. It depends on the area. Like, I try to keep all my stuff as close as possible so I can knock out as much as I can in one day in a certain amount of hours.
And still driving here.
Exactly, bro. Because now you wasting gas, you wasting time, all that. All that goes into the business. You got to be able to know this. For real.
Definitely.
Yeah. Because if you don't, you're going to be losing more money than you're making.
One thing I try to do is I try to do different sides of town, but I know if I'm going to be over there, I'm going to be over there all day. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's not really limiting me to where I'm just in my vicinity of my house. But so if I go over there and get a few, I'm going to try to land a few more right there in that area so it's worth my while when I go over there.
Thanks.
4+, I'll go. Within 15, 20 miles, 4+, I'll go. You know what I'm saying?
Get that bread, boy.
Right. And I can still bounce to another side of town, be over there not too long, and still have that same success there too. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That was
about, man.
I'm a little bit shit. I be charging the ass for that gas too when it go up. New customers, that gas high, I count that shit into that, bro.
Yeah.
How much you charge me to do it? 70.
Y'all be having contracts?
Get what you get. I'll do contracts it depends on like if it's like a really big job and I need a deposit or something, then yeah, I might do a little quick contract just so you know. Or if I'm doing like commercial properties, then I'll definitely get a contract involved. So,
like real estate and shit.
yeah. But if it's residential, I don't do contracts with residential though. I don't. Some companies do, but I don't.
Nah, that's too much paperwork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. But that's what's up, bro. Like I'm definitely glad, man, that you was able to speak on that because, like I said, that's an industry that people can get into, but you just got to know what come with it. You feel me? But like if that's something you really want to do, I mean, and we talking to anybody. We talking to the viewers, man. Anybody, bro. This is an industry you want to get into. I'm not gonna say it's not difficult to get into. I got into it maybe like $500 investment. You feel me? So that was all it took. And now,
Man, they sell whole starter kits and shit. Like,
for real.
I think it was at like one of them stores I was in. They had the trailer, the mower on it, everything to start off.
All you need, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. So,
Yeah, bro.
it's all about what you want to do.
And it's easy. You can see the turnover in it, bro. So like you see some of these dudes, they just start and they got just like some people probably was laughing at me putting that damn push more back there every day, but they see me now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn.
You
gotta
see, you got
sacrifice,
them
yeah.
turning shit, and you
Yeah.
got 2, 3 of them bitches,
Right.
whatever. Shit.
And you know
it's
what
a
I noticed
sacrifice.
too? A lot of people be looking at me hard as hell. Like, you know,
Yeah.
I don't know if they can't believe it's a young black dude or what. I don't know what the hell it be. You know, even older black cats, they just be looking at me
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like I did something to them or something. But, bro, ain't no competition. I don't look at nobody as competition. It's too much work out here for that.
Yeah. Too much money to be made, man.
You could have yards. Some people you would see them, they the yard man, but if you cutting the dude next door, they won't even say shit to you. Like we got beef or some shit. You know what I'm
Feeling like
saying?
you gonna
He gonna fight, nigga. I could be cutting that grass.
Yeah, that's what he thinking. Like, you know what I'm saying?
straight up.
Yeah, but yeah, man, it's a good industry and it's on the come up. It really is.
Oh yeah. For sure.
I'm gonna get me a motherfucking zero turn.
Hey, look,
Real
hey,
landscaping.
bro, gonna be calling us out there, boy, too hot.
No,
Too hot out here,
no.
bro.
And shit, yeah, my boy said after a month or two, shit, need a job, got you. Shit, for sure. What's your end game with it? Like, you gonna try to get the landscaping bigger, or you gonna venture off into other things too?
Yeah, man. I mean, I really wanna get into like some academy type shit, like an O-line, D-lineman academy type shit in Jacksonville.
That's dope.
Yeah, cause I really like. I mean, I was coaching at Andrew Jackson last year, and I mean, I'm gifted at that shit. I'm gifted at teaching them kids, you know, what to do and
Yeah.
I'm good at teaching D-line play. You know what I'm saying? And I just retained a lot of information. That's cause I got it. Cause you know, like I said earlier, I was a nerd. Like I was in love with that shit. So I remember everything, like from everywhere. So I want to get with those kids and shit. Just give them a place to come and train. And the high school shit is cool, but bro, it's on their schedule. You know what I'm saying?
True.
It's back to what we were just talking about.
Bro, and it's crazy because like, you know, skilled players get a lot more chances, opportunity. You know, that's all motherfuckers care about. You say, but you get kids coming down. You know, you gonna come down 3-4 hours away and come train.
Right.
Best O line, best D line. Come on, lock in.
Right. Yeah. 'Cause
It's
the skill
like they
players,
have 707s and shit. Then that shit down there like all year now.
Yeah, the big boys don't get no love, man. You know what I'm saying? So them, you know, I think I can make it real big too, because I got connects here to eventually even be able to have skilled players in there too. But I think first and foremost it would be like, you know, getting a building, getting somewhere to do it. You know, even if I got to start out leasing it until I can, you know,
Inside.
because there's enough players in Jacksonville right here to be able,
Yeah.
Lot of
you know,
talent.
so. And then you do some special things like you saying, you know, during the summer or something, you make it, man, them kids, them O linemen and D linemen kids, parents will pay for them to come down here for 4 or 5 days to be, you know what I'm saying? If I got the whole program set up.
Yeah, and you got the your team, whoever your team is, you know what I'm saying? You get coached by the best.
Right.
Because ain't like you just having niggas on the street out here. I used to play ball back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you got down training with niggas you play ball with in the league still probably, you know what I'm saying? So, like, that's big, though, for real.
Yeah, that would be a good attraction, man. Because, a lot of these trainers, they just real skill position specific. But one thing that the high, and this off topic kind of, but it's kind of relates. But I think some trainers need to the trainers need to keep encouraging these kids to put in the work with their high school programs. Like,
true.
I see a lot of kids right now, they just, I be at the trainer or whatever like that. Bruh, this is the summer. Like, y'all know how that shit was.
Yeah.
You got to get these workouts with your team, and the parents don't understand that, okay, he went to his trainer, they're arguing with the coaches and shit, but now he not here with us. So when he come out here, any decent program, what they gonna do? Sit his ass to the back of the lineup. We ain't seen you all summer. We don't care what you been doing over there. They got to make sure that shit is, your priorities first and foremost. You think I could have told motherfucking Will Muschamp that I wouldn't come into workouts today because I was going to work out with my trainer? What?
On the bench.
On the bench? Your ass be out of town. You know what I'm saying? I bet you never do that again.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was just thinking about it, and I think that comes in part of too. A lot of these parents think that these trainers gonna make their son the next Brian James.
That shit just the physical.
Yeah.
And like you gotta have a real IQ. Like they ain't gonna lie. That's why I was like, bro, I wish we would have had like you asking him when did he know? You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, I think for us, bro, they was showing niggas going to the LSU and then going to the league.
True.
For us, it was just going to college. You get what I'm saying? Let's just get to college, bro. The league, you wouldn't even thinking about that shit.
Yeah, that's what it was.
You wouldn't even think about that shit. You get what I'm saying? So it was just us getting to college. So when we did get to college, it was like, okay, some of us smart, some of us got different shit going on. You get what I'm saying? But like, that's why only one nigga made it to the league.
Yeah.
Out of 10 years. You get what I'm saying?
True.
Because shit, bro, we just want to get to college.
Yeah.
Being real. You know what I'm saying? Now you showed us 10 niggas from Mocha that went to the league, like, we can do it. Then you get what I'm saying? Shit been different.
But I mean that's difficult though. We know how difficult that is.
Nah, bro.
Less than 1%. Less than 1%.
But I'm saying also, but like, bro, we be having kids go D1, but don't be producing. Because they just happy. I'm just talking about from the city of Mocha.
Yeah.
We just getting happy just to get my opportunity. Like, bro, I could have stayed another year. You know what I'm saying? I ain't get no D1 big time offers when I was there, but I had D1 AA offers, and Coach Roach was telling me we gonna this, shit. The whole SEC came out spring practice, bro. Besides like 2 schools, our whole spring practice, bro. You know what I'm saying? So niggas getting letters, but in my mind, I don't need football. You get what I'm saying? I don't need this because I'm trying to get on my kid. You get what I'm saying? But if I would have been the different mentality,
I feel you.
I'm gonna goddamn.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm a thug it out. You know what I'm saying? Because I do got a shot. You know what I'm saying? I'm just happy to still be in college. I'm still happy I'm be able to transfer to Valley State and still play ball and win a national championship. So I'm straight. I'm happy.
Bro. I was one of the few from where I'm from that wasn't scared. A lot of those boys are like, oh shit. Oh, I'm gonna go to right here in Louisiana, or I'm gonna go to right here. You know, they could have took bigger opportunities and shit, but they was too scared to leave the crib. I'm like, shit. And most of the time you see that, they end up back home too. I'm like, shit, I gotta get the fuck away from here.
Damn.
I gotta go somewhere where I'm obligated not to be around here because I see the pullback. You know what I'm saying? They just I don't know, bro. It's a weird mentality where I'm from, and it's kind of breaking just a little bit because they got a couple more athletes, but it's just a damn natural pullback and wanting to stay there or be there, and I never was like that. I was like, shit, I'm gonna get the hell out of here.
Nah, I won't.
But see, his trenches, your trench is different from our trenches. You get what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm just being real, but Louisiana, bro, the rough place, period.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I be saying that's the difference between other places. Bro, we don't be having, like, we don't be succeeding. Our people don't succeed where we from because of ignorance. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people have to still kill to have food on their table. Not saying that's good, but I'm just saying where we from. Ain't nobody dirt poor in Moultrie.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Only people you see walk around is crackheads and alcoholics and shit. But I'm just talking about, I ain't never seen my partner come to school talking about he hungry because he ain't, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just being real. Even in elementary school, lights get cut off and shit going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Still rough, but I'm just saying, like, I'm pretty sure you got homeboys, you know what I'm saying, you seen go up way worse than you did. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Seeing dead bodies at a certain age.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't having that going on.
Yeah. I mean, it's all about being a product of your environment, man. Unfortunately, and that's what happened to a lot of cats. When that's all they see, then that's all they know. So I don't know anything outside of where I am. So why would I leave? You know what I'm saying? This is what I see every single day. You know, so I don't wanna go too far. You feel me? Or like you said, they're afraid. Man, shoot, when I was 18, bro, as soon as I graduated, but I'm out of here.
Because we already knew we weren't trying to be here.
But back to what you're saying too, you know, like you said, bro, our mentality was, hey, I just want to go to college. I just want to go. I just wanted to keep playing football. That was the only reason I went to college. If it hadn't been for football, bro,
same here.
I probably would have ended up going to the Army like my brother. You know what I'm saying? For real. I was already talking to a recruiter because I ain't get my first like few offers, bro, till damn near February. You know, of our senior year. You know, because I got hurt my junior year. So you know, when I did start getting the offers, once I saw that, you know, damn, I can go play. Oh, but I'm gone. You know, it wasn't nothing that could have kept me in my hometown, bro.
And then I feel like also you asked, bro, you was like, when did he find out he can make money off of this? Bro, I know damn well I never thought like that.
Nah. I mean, I knew I wasn't gonna make it to the NFL, bro. I knew I was a good player, but you were like I was saying about me and my dog Booby, the conversation we had, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I done seen elite players. I done seen cats that I know can make it, and I knew that wasn't me. I knew I was a good player, but I was never great. You feel me? So I already knew, okay, I knew I could go play college. Yeah, like I was honest with myself, bro. Like, I know I could have kept trying. You know, I had opportunities to go play overseas. I played arena. I played semi-pro. But I knew the furthest I probably was going to go was just overseas to Germany or whatever. I knew I wasn't going to go to the CFL. I knew I wasn't going to make it to the NFL, bro. I wasn't naive to that. I wasn't naive to that. But I knew I wasn't going to keep chasing this dream forever and, you know, be like, you know, some homies that I know who that's all they wanted to do is do football, and now these boys, 30 years old, ain't never worked a day in their life.
First got a job at 27 and shit.
Bro, but that's real, though.
Yeah,
that's what happens to a lot of athletes. It ain't just football.
Yeah, because you still, basketball, you still chasing it. You still chasing the dream.
The fan, you like, damn.
Bro, I'm telling you.
I ain't never worked before.
Yeah, you ain't got no resume.
Yeah.
How you gonna get a job? You ain't got no resume.
They gonna look at you like, damn.
Put your team that you played on that.
Bro, I'm telling you. Nah, like on some real stuff though, and I think that's something that
you overqualified.
We gotta be honest, bro. Yeah, like we gotta be honest with ourselves and just be like, all right, bro, I know this ain't gonna happen. Let me go ahead and go to my fallback plan. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying give up on your dreams, but sometimes you got to be honest, bro, with yourself.
Bro, I think that's when you're grown, though, but when you, like, like the parents these days, bro, they set these unrealistic ass goals, bro.
Pushing these kids. But my son, like you said, my son finna be the next LeBron.
Bro, yeah, I seen a list the other day, bro.
Boy, can't even hit a layup.
They had a list of the top 30 second graders in Louisiana, bro.
Damn.
Like, what the fuck, bro? Who? What? Like, 8th graders, bro? I mean, 3rd graders. What, 8 years old, maybe? 2nd, 3rd graders? That's about 8th grade.
That's what's happening now.
8 years old, 2nd grade, somewhere around there.
Yeah, right? Like 10. No. Yeah, 4th grade, like 10, 11.
Yeah, I think they were 2nd graders, bro.
Yeah, so about 8, 9.
They had a list of the top 50 out there. No, it wasn't even just in Louisiana. It was like in the southeast or something. So Georgia.
Targeting kids,
bro.
Targeting them, man.
But like, dog, why do that to them kids, though? Because that kid about to go to every level telling people that he going to be a senior in high school on the bench talking about he was the #1 player when he was in the 2nd grade.
That shit don't even matter.
Nah, because what they doing, man, they targeting them kids, but they know the parents see that too. And the parents out here ain't naive to that. You know what I'm saying? All parents want their kids to be successful, bro. Let's just be honest. So if I got this person telling me, oh man, your son gonna be the next, whoever. Your son gonna be the next Reggie Bush. Dang, for real, you really believe in that? Now, as a parent, you looking at like, I gotta keep pushing him. I gotta make sure he doing his workouts. I gotta make sure he doing this.
Bro.
But bro, why you need to really be focusing on make sure he doing good in school. He or she doing good in school. Making sure they got a fallback plan, because guess what? Less than 1% make it to the NFL.
He can get hurt. He can get hurt. Bro. You see, you know what I mean?
Bro, they working the shit out these kids. I'm telling you, bro. I be seeing it on Facebook. They got some people be having 9, 10-year-old kids. They play every sport. They play soccer. They playing something all year, bro.
You burnt out by the time
you get to college, bro.
And that shit really don't even be mattering, bro. Like I was just saying, just being smart or having like knowledge of the game, whatever sport you playing. You get what I'm saying? Like just be okay, you play corner or safety, shit, knowing the offensive line, not offensive line, but knowing a receiver or the quarterback, reading them. You get what I'm saying? So like That's what make great players.
That's not what they talking about right now.
I know, but they ain't talking about.
They talking about how fast you can jump over them cones and
Right.
how fast you come around that damn dummy and some shit like that. Because people don't realize you can't escape what football takes to make it. You can't escape it. You could train all year with these foot drills and cones and shit, but if you ain't in that weight room, when that motherfucker get his hands on you, you gonna know who been in there.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You can't escape. You can't escape the process.
Yeah.
They're trying to speed the process up with the train. I'm not knocking it. Don't get me wrong, but
Trying to have them ready before they being ready.
You gotta go get under that squat rack and shit, bro. You're not gonna make it.
And we used to be joking about that shit too, but motherfucker get their hands. Bro, listen, boy, them boy, like you play in the trenches,
Bro.
boy. Boy, them boy put their hands on.
What?
It's over with.
It's over.
Damn, that crazy.
And that really come down to like we had offensive linemen walk around in JUCO, gushing them, benching down there 500 pounds and shit. Like, bro,
Facts.
strong as a motherfucker. You just let him grab you if you want to. You ain't going nowhere, bro.
Damn.
If you ain't been in the weight room too, or you ain't been taking it serious too, you gonna be able to tell like, shit, this motherfucker hit. And the higher the levels you go, the easier it get, the harder it get, cause they just get stronger and they get smarter. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, bro. We was playing against motherfucker Gulf Coast. You thought you motherfucker was Nebraska. 6'6", 320, bro. Bro, you could ask, bro.
Manhandle.
Bro, Coach, he's giving to me all the time. You ain't got enough ass, bro. Shit, I'm the littlest thing. Bro, probably like that size in high school. When
Me? No, I was 305 in high school. I'm 280 right now.
A little bigger. You get what I'm saying? Like more muscle mass though. You get what I'm saying? But like, come on, you gotta think about it, bro.
Yeah, bro. Crazy shit.
That boy put you in the dirt, boy.
Trying to embarrass you.
Hey, that's their job, man.
Cause if I got a chance to embarrass them, I was doing it.
Exactly.
Facts. Every chance you got.
Damn. Well, hey, man. That's crazy, bro. Some good conversations, but we got a lot aligned in this episode.
For sure. We gonna give you a shout out, man. You got your own. Tell the people, follow you on whatever social media you got for your landscaping business. You know how they gonna find you.
Episode, man.
I don't think I ain't got no Instagram for the company. Matter of fact, I don't even need no followers, bro.
Well, how shit? They might want to get their grass cut. How they goddamn?
Well, like I said, we do a BOB, man, black owned business of the day.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
what, like, it could be your business, it could be a business family member, homie, whatever.
Right.
Give it a shout out, man.
I'm gonna shout out my business then. It's V's and D's Landscaping Trees, and
Okay.
I guess I can go ahead and drop the number or
Hey, the floor is yours.
Jacksonville surrounding areas. V's and D's Landscaping Trees, 904-208-8313. Give me a call. I got you.
Just that easy, man.
Yes, sir.
You ain't got no social media, then.
I mean, I got it.
It's
but
the source.
Yeah, it's the
It's the source,
company.
man.
Yeah.
Well, hey, man, this is content from Kings. This is Black Alliance, baby. We out.
Yeah.